Every single day, the world tests you. Someone doubts you. Someone mocks you. Someone betrays you. Life will hit you with storms, pain, rejection, failure. But what if I told you, you can reach a place where none of it can break you, where the insults roll off your skin, where setbacks sharpen your blade, and where betrayal fuels your fire? That is what it means to become untouchable. Let me tell you the story of Marcus Aurelius, the Emperor of Rome. He ruled one of the greatest empires in history, but his reign was filled with disaster, plague, war, betrayal. Yet instead of collapsing, he turned inward. He wrote to himself, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." This is the first shield of being untouchable. Master your emotions. Ask yourself, how often do you hand over your peace? Someone insults you. Suddenly you're angry. Someone doubts you. Suddenly you're insecure. When you do this, you've given them control. Untouchable people don't react. They respond. They stand firm, like mountains in storms. They choose their emotions instead of letting the world dictate them. But there's another level. Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist, survived the Holocaust. He lost everything: his family, his freedom, his dignity. Yet he discovered something extraordinary. Even when everything is taken, one freedom remains: the freedom to choose your response. That's the second shield, meaning. Untouchable people see purpose in their pain. Where others see suffering, they see growth. Where others see obstacles, they see training. Where others see loss, they see the seed of a new beginning. Ask yourself, what is the meaning in your suffering? Because once you find it, the suffering cannot touch you anymore. Mahatma Gandhi faced beatings, imprisonment, and humiliation. But the more they tried to crush him, the stronger his movement became. Why? Because his suffering was tied to a larger cause. That's the third shield, purpose. When your life is bigger than yourself, no attack is big enough to destroy you. When people mocked Gandhi, it wasn't just Gandhi they were mocking. It was India's freedom. That made him untouchable. What is your cause? Who do you fight for? Because once your fight is bigger than you are no longer fighting alone. But there's another way to be untouchable. Machiavelli wrote, "The fox is more cunning than the lion." Sometimes untouchability is not about being invincible, it's about being unpredictable. The lion scares you with force. The fox survives with cunning. Untouchable people don't show all their cards. They move in silence. They don't explain everything. They let people underestimate them, and then they strike. Remember, the loudest person in the room is rarely the strongest. Be like water, shapeless, formless, untouchable. Harriet Tubman escaped slavery, but she didn't stop there. She went back again and again, freeing hundreds. Slave owners feared her like a ghost because she was more than a person. She was a symbol. And that's the fourth shield, becoming larger than yourself. When you become a symbol, you are untouchable. People can attack you, but they cannot erase the meaning you carry. Think about it. Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Malala Yousafzai. They weren't just individuals. They were movements. And movements are untouchable. But let me tell you the truth. Untouchability has its dangers. Marcus Aurelius was admired, but he was lonely. Napoleon believed his own myth too much and fell. Stalin became untouchable through fear, but paranoia destroyed him from within. Here's the warning. Armor can also become a cage. If you close yourself off completely, you stop feeling love, joy, and connection. Untouchability doesn't mean isolation. It means resilience. It means balance. So the challenge is this. Build your shield, but don't let it harden your heart. Become strong, but stay human. Be powerful, but remain humble. That is the balance of true untouchability. So how do you build this in your own life? 1. Master your emotions. Journal, meditate. Train your mind daily, just as you train your body. 2. Stay unpredictable. Don't reveal everything. Keep your moves silent until it's time to act. 3. Shape perception. Speak less, listen more. Be mysterious, let people guess. 4. Align with purpose. Find the mission bigger than yourself. Fight for something that matters. 5. Build resilience. Turn pain into fuel. Every setback is training for your future. Untouchability isn't built in a day. It's built every time you refuse to crumble. Every time you rise after falling. So I ask you this. When the world tests you, will you shatter? Or will you rise? Untouchable people don't run from pain. They face it. They don't fear criticism. They outgrow it. They don't live small. They live with meaning. Untouchable is not about never falling. It's about never staying down. Untouchable is not about being unseen. It's about being so unshakable that every attack only makes you stronger. So build your shield, master your mind, align with purpose, live for something greater. And when the world tries to break you, smile, because you are already what they can never touch. Build your fortress, not of walls, but of mind. This is the question central. Stay curious, stay resilient, and rise untouchable.